Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Night. We all know that the blockchain is the future and it is in its beginning stages. Just like the internet was in its infancy and no one knew its potential. We all know that the US dollar is extremely critical to Bitcoin's success or failure. This is what we're going to talk about in this video, as I will be telling you about the US dollar collapse and how it will affect the Bitcoin price in the near future. So if you want to know that whether Bitcoin is a good investment choice after this collapse, then make sure to watch the video to the end. Before moving straight into the video, support me and my content by giving me a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And do not forget to turn on the post notification bell icon to get all Bitcoin related news instantly. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. Let us start with the most popular news these days, that will the US dollar collapse in 2022 or in the near future? The US dollar is fast losing purchasing value, and its standing as a reserve currency is likely to follow suit. It's critical to understand that these two processes support and accelerate one another. There comes a point when a currency appears to be mostly intact, even strong in comparison to others, but it is actually doomed and the collapse is unavoidable. It's just not widely recognized yet. I'm not sure if the US currency has passed that point now. You could argue it isn't quite there yet, but it's getting there. Another argument is that if the dollar is replaced as a trading currency by the yuan or another currency, the dollar is likely to plummet. Assets denominated in US dollars will be sold at a loss. Because China owns 1.15 trillion in US debt, assets denominated in US dollars will sell at a loss. What do you think will happen if it decides to sell? The US dollar is losing value as a result of government measures aimed at keeping inflation at 2% to 3% each year. It would be increasing in value without these programs because the capitalistic system would inevitably lead to price deflation, and the FED graph also shows that the collapse is approaching reality. Now we know that sooner or later the collapse is bound to happen if things went in the same way, but now the question arises is that how the USD collapse will affect the crypto market. Any cryptocurrency priced in USD will climb tremendously if the dollar falls. However, because the financial world relies on the USD, I believe that the market cap of cryptos would rise dramatically in respect to a basket of other currencies minus the USD. Because of Bitcoin's safe haven features and the resulting widespread panic, people would seek cryptocurrency among other safe havens. It would also seriously damage people's faith in fiat currencies, given that the US accounts for a quarter of global GDP. If the greenback falls, it's safe to expect that other currencies will follow suit. Long story short, if the US dollar collapses in the near future, then the crypto prices are meant to increase. Now coming towards the main topic. How does the US dollar collapse affect Bitcoin and its price? The installation report, which was released in December of the previous year and included a vision for 2022, stated and showed that according to official US government data, inflation was 6.8 in November, which was more than expected. With this news, Bitcoin is practically exploding, and we may be witnessing a huge breakout. Bitcoin has made some excellent measured swings upward since this report was released. The key reason for this, that when the currency weakens or collapses, the cost or price of items rises, and this is the basic premise behind why Bitcoin's price may be rising along with it. According to a well-known economist named Peter Schiff, inflation is a little bit higher, and as a result, we are seeing a little bit of a run in the Bitcoin price. However, this was not something that was unexpected. We all knew it would happen sooner or later. And the surge in the US dollar appears to be on the verge of collapsing, owing to all the money spent on the epidemic and providing people with their stimulus checks. And this is the major reason why Bitcoin has proactively received some buy pressure, but I believe it will not last long. If you look closely, you'll notice that we're in the same situation as before. Nobody is selling Bitcoin, but a few individuals are buying it. And so the last trade we made, albeit not the genuine one, is still moving up. Because the volume did not appear to increase, we can conclude that this is not an accurate depiction of the price. Any cryptocurrency price in USD will rise if the dollar falls. The market capitalization of cryptos, on the other hand, would rise dramatically in comparison to a basket of other currencies, as is the situation with Bitcoin. This is what dollar collapse means. The dollar loses a lot of value as the price of everything else, including crypto, skyrocket. Almost everything would initially go down in price in a panic environment. As individuals want to shift their money out of currency and into something more stable, the price of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, which are considered good stores of value, will almost certainly rise dramatically. From early March 2020 to early March 2021, You can observe something similar in the Bitcoin price chart. COVID-19 worries were a major factor in the price increase throughout that time period. A fall in the value of the US dollar would result in bigger and longer-lasting price adjustments. Because Bitcoin was designed to be an electronic version of gold that is far more convenient to transact with, it should operate as a hedge against the dollar's downfall and rise as the USD falls. Let's look at some predictions of Bitcoin based on US dollar collapse. Bitcoin price prediction by Max Kaiser. Bitcoin's price is expected to surpass $400,000 when the US currency crashes, according to an analyst estimate. Max Kaiser is interested in his Bitcoin price prediction from $100,000 to $400,000 due to the US dollar collapse, according to a Kaiser report. The crypto expert explains that the reason for his prognosis for all new stock market hires is that currencies are crashing, not because the economy is doing well. He stated on one occasion that when the US currency falls, Bitcoin has a chance to rise with the gap higher by 10,000 at a time, eventually reaching 400,000. Max explains that he was always predicted that the price of Bitcoins will be around 100,000, but that he has recently increased his production to 400,000. He believes that the US dollar is about to collapse and that the surge for Bitcoin will be massive. He stated that the timing is dependent on whether the US dollar crashes, which he believes is imminent. Apart from that, he goes on to explain why he believes Bitcoin will continue to rise. The first argument he mentioned was that since its inception, this coin has outperformed every other asset class. He also noted that a few years ago, ancient coins tried to compete with Bitcoin, but Bitcoin was able to crush them in all metrics. Now let's see the analytical perspective of Bitcoin. Bitcoin future predictions. According to John Michael, a crypto enthusiast, Bitcoin will reach $100,000 or even more by the year 2022. He also feels that Bitcoin can easily double its previous all-time high. In the crypto sphere, anything is conceivable. Simply hold, believe, and wait for the latecomers before selling. On another occasion, Cole Nemeth, a crypto investor, stated that the ball would start rolling in the near future and will make roughly 40,000 to 80,000 by then. Then by 2022, this cryptocurrency will have steadily risen to $1 to $2 million with considerably less volatility. Cryptocurrency, in my opinion, is the way of the future, and the world will adapt to adopt it in some form or another. Whether this will be what we see now, for example, Bitcoin's future is bright, as in this developing cryptocurrency where no other coin can even come close to Bitcoin or BTC, remains to be seen. All of the remaining Bitcoin was valued at $150 billion. The total market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies is expected to be $230 billion, with Ethereum ranking second with a market capitalization of less than $18 billion. For crypto lovers, BTC is a terrific and guaranteed successful investment for the years 2022 and beyond, because of its constant growth and all-time highs that can be seen in the top headlines every day. Well, that's it for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to The Kryptonite. And don't forget to click on the post notification bell icon to get all our video updates on the go. We will meet you guys in the next videos. Till then, stay safe and thanks for watching.